Welcome everyone. I'm going to start from the beginning and we are going to give praises and glory to the Almighty Heavenly Creator, the giver and sustainer of all life, creator of all things. And we say honor and glory and praises be to thee. And today we're going to in this time, we're going to start from the beginning. We're going to teach the alphabet from the Bible. This is the King James Version Bible. And we're going to teach the alphabet starting from the same way the letters are arranged in the Bible. So the first letter we have in the King James Version Bible is I, then N, then T, then H, then E, and so on and so forth. In the alphabet it's A, B, C, D, E, and continues. In the Bible it is I, N, T, H, E, and we're going to teach it that way. So we're going to start from the beginning. This is the first chapter of the Bible. This is the first verse. And I'm going to just read the first sentence, the first verse. And it reads like this. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Okay, so we're going to focus on the first letter in the first word in the first sentence in the first chapter, which is I, the first letter. Then after that we're going to focus on the N, very important letter as well, and T, H, and E, and B, and continue. And so I, when you hear the word or the sound I, what enters your mind? What do you think of when you hear I? What's someone speaking of when you hear that letter? So today we're going to explore just that in details. So when you say I, you could be speaking of the person, or your eyes that you used to see, or I, the letter I. You have uppercase and lowercase I. Uppercase is twice the length of the lowercase I. Now, the I is a very, very extremely important letter. It's also important sound that you make. It's an important numeral, very important. The I is first. You as a person is most important. Everything revolves around you. If you don't exist, nothing exists. Nothing matters to you. The world goes on without you. You see the world through your eyes. Your eyes, they say, are the window to your soul. If you know to really look into the eye and read the eyes will always speak the truth. And it's good to be truthful. Be true to your eyes. And let your eyes be true to you. So learn to discern truth from fact. It's a skill you could develop to recognize truth from non-truth. And so I as an individual is most important. Then your eyes, the thing that you use to realize, to observe, it represents your senses. It represents also your ears. You realize when you hear stuff, learn to realize and hear and listen for truth. Your eyes is the the number one thing that you protect in the case of danger. And then the letter I. Hence, we have to pay very careful attention to this I, because it's a spiritual letter. It's a spiritual letter. Because it represents you. You're saying that you are the I. You are I am. And so you gotta be intentional when you use that word I. When you say I, when you mention the sound I. And if you pay attention, I is the first letter in King James Version Bible, in most Bibles, and I yourself is the first thing you encounter in existence. I. Your eyes help you to recognize the first time you realize that you're an individual, you're a person, you exist. And when you realize how easy I is to write, just one stroke, straight up, it's the first, and also one. The number one is written exactly the same. It's a stroke just going up. And if you look how I and one are practically exactly the same. It's written the same. I didn't write these. I didn't invent numbers nor letters, but they are the same. Look at that. Same thing, yeah? I am the number one. first letter, first number in the King James Version Bible. If you look, you will see number 1 and the I. That's how it appears in the King James Version Bible. 1 and the I. Genesis chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, I is the first letter in the word in. The I and the number 1 is the easiest written letter and word. I is a word too. If you use it to represent yourself, if you say I am, then I is a word. It's the easiest word that's written. It's the easiest letter that's written, and it's the easiest numeral that's written. I myself is the most important and the first in this reality. My reality that I experience, that I live. I am the most important and the first. Because if I don't exist, then nothing exists for me. Now, let me be very careful to state that I am not saying that I am your God or anything like that. To know yourself is extremely important. To know your capability and your duty. In this time, in this place, in this life, and you shouldn't take that lightly. So it's I. It's I yourself. It's important. And it's your eyes, which represent the window to your soul, your awareness, your intelligence. And then it's I, the word that you utilize, that you apply, written word. They said the pen is more powerful than the sword, and in a lot of ways it is. Diplomacy and intelligence over brutality of fighting and violence. So we're gonna sound I. we're gonna write I, because I is very spiritual. And the regular, how people normally write I is from top down, one straight stroke. I'm gonna be intentional about it, and I'm gonna write it going upwards from the bottom to the top, ascending instead of descending. So uppercase I and lowercase I. Uppercase I is one long stroke straight up. Lowercase I is half the length of the uppercase I with a dot on top. I makes two sounds, a long sound and a short sound, like most letters in the alphabet. And the long sound goes like this, I, just like that. I. The short sound goes I, just like that. I. I, like insect or inspire or intelligence. The I is like island or item. Or ice. And so there you have it. Now I would advise you to practice writing the I straight up. I, uppercase I, and halfway up, straight halfway up, and a dot on top for lowercase I. And there are several styles of writing, but for now we're just gonna do this one is easy. Later on we might explore different types of styles. So be intentional of writing I, of using the word I, and be careful of what you attach to yourself and how people use it with you involved. So have a good one. Be virtuous, be good.